everybody. It's Tuesday. That means on Warrior Daily. I'm here with Coach Phil Nickel from the Wayne State Volleyball Program. Coach, your team's been very busy the last couple of weeks. These Tuesday matches really have kind of thrown a wrench into your usual system, I suppose. But the good news is you picked up a win last Tuesday at Tiffin. Came back in your final two home matches over the weekend. A loss to Ashland and a win over Lake Erie on Saturday and Sunday. Let's start with that Tiffin match. Obviously, that was a team that you know is scrappy, and they can take you to the limit if you're not careful, but you guys were able to take care of business.
Yeah, we did all right. We started out pretty well. We got a little sloppy. We've talked about, they play a little different system than a lot of teams, and we kind of got drawn into playing their style a little bit in game two. Got a little bit laxed, I guess, in what we wanted to do, but we're able to fix that and came back in games 3 and 4 and played pretty well and finished them off. And it's a good win. Going down there on the road is it's always a good win. So
you look at the numbers from Saturday's match against Ashland, a pretty unusual match. It was a 3-set victory for the Eagles, but there wasn't a single player on the floor who wound up with more double-digit kill total, which is not something you see every day. It was a strange match, I think, from my view.
Yeah, it was interesting, and talking to the girls afterwards, their perception of kind of what happened and my perception of what went on weren't really the same. I don't really think either team played all that great, to be honest with you. Offensively, or maybe both teams played well defensively, because offensively, like you said, neither team really did a lot. I think 9 kills was the most anybody had. Their top person had 7 kills. They hit 135 or something like that, and we hit something, which isn't great offensive numbers by either team. So very frustrating. We were close both in the second and third game. We could have won, should have won game 2, to be honest with you, but just couldn't put it away. And it was one of those days that I guess things happen, So.
Well, hopefully Saturday proves to just be a little blip on the radar, because for the most part, from the crossover on, your team has played some pretty solid volleyball, and that was even more evident on Sunday against Lake Erie. A unique situation for you. You were able to go top to bottom through your bench and get everybody at least a little bit of action on the court.
Yeah, no, it's good, and Lake Erie has struggled all year, as we know, and but I was curious because they had been playing people, the scores anyways, against some of the people they've been playing have been a little closer than what they were the first time we played them. So I'm like, all right, maybe they've just improved. But we came out, really took care of business, I thought, the first and the second game. Third game, by the time we had put all these different people in, it kind of, things get out of sorts every once in a while, but we were able to calm things down there in third game and pull that through. And it was good to get everybody in, and good to get some people some rest too, which I thought was key going into this last week of the season.
You had Nicole Ahrens and Candace Oddie both hitting well over 300 for the week. Kristen Balkowitz with a double-double on Sunday against Lake Erie. So the hitters continue to do their part as you move into the final week of your regular season. At least 3 matches left, including Findlay tonight, and then you'll head to the UP this weekend. And this match with the Oilers is critical. A Findlay team that has been streaking. They've won 8 straight, and they are behind you in the standings. So I would imagine they're hungry to try and knock you off, and you're hungry to stay above them.
Absolutely. We kind of screwed up a little bit on Saturday, because if we would have won on Saturday against Ashland, we would be in second place right now in the South and not third. But this is a huge match against Findlay, because obviously if we beat them, pretty mathematically, I think it's impossible for them to get past us then. So because we'll have 2 matches left, even if we lost both and they won both, we would hold the tiebreaker over them. So this is a big match. We need to go down there and continue to play good volleyball, have a good balanced attack, and take care of business.
Northern Michigan and Michigan Tech, obviously you don't want to look past the Oilers here tonight, but you do have a trip to the UP coming this weekend to end the regular season. And again, as we kind of touched on in the beginning, the weeks have been a little unusual, some of these Tuesday matches. How has that affected your typical approach in terms of the way you structure practice and some of your strategies?
It hasn't changed the way we structure it a whole lot, although we're practicing a lot shorter amount of time because of playing so much. But in some ways I like it, because by the end of the season the team doesn't really like to practice that much. They're tired. They've been doing this since August, so practice becomes kind of a grind almost. So having more games in some ways is better, because they still enjoy playing. But at the same time, if you want to make many changes or preparation for upcoming opponents, it makes it a little tougher. Just don't have a lot of time. So that's probably the biggest change, is we just have to jam things in a little bit more because we just don't have as much time to prepare.
All right, Coach. Well, 1 week left in the regular season. We'll hope that that's not the end for the Warriors. Hopefully some good success this week in these 3 road matches coming up. Best of luck.
Thank you very much.
All right. For Phil Nickel, I'm Tom Gorman. Thanks for watching. See you next time.